football is more than just a game. It's passion, identity, and history. But what happens when the giants of the game vanish? Today, we dive deep into the stories of 4 legendary Macedonian clubs that rose to greatness and then disappeared from the spotlight forever. We begin with the story of Metalurg Skopje, a club that brought hope, competed at the highest level, and then vanished almost overnight. Founded in 1964, FK Metalurg Skopje had deep ties to the metallurgical industry, the science of metals and alloys. For years, they were a quiet, working-class club in the Macedonian football scene, humble but steady. Everything changed in the late 2000s. With better financial backing and strong management, Metalurg rose rapidly. Between 2009 and 2013, they became a serious force in the Macedonian First League, finishing second multiple times, challenging Vardar and Robotnički. Their pinnacle came in the 2010-11 season. Second place in the league, a Macedonian Cup title, and a first-ever qualification for the UEFA Europa League. Suddenly, Metalurg wasn't just a domestic name. They were representing Macedonia in Europe. In Europe, they lost to Karabakh from Azerbaijan in the first round. But they returned the following season to face Lokomotiv Sofia from Bulgaria. In 2012-13, they beat Birkirkara FC from Malta, but fell to Ruch Chorzów of Poland. In 2013-14, once again, Karabakh eliminated them. Then, in 2014-15, Metalurg beat Santa Coloma of Andorra, then Željezničar from Bosnia, before falling to AC Omonia of Cyprus. But behind the scenes, financial mismanagement and instability were quietly growing. After their final European run, everything started to crumble. By the 2015-16 season, relegation from the top flight was unavoidable. The very next season, in the second division, they were relegated again. And then, silence. Metalurg vanished. Their stadium, once full of hopeful fans, stood quiet. It was a rapid fall from grace and a harsh reminder that even ambition and brief success mean nothing without stability. From Metalurg's modern collapse, we move to the gritty legacy of Cementarnica 55, a club born out of industry and fueled by heart. Founded in 1955 by the workers of the Usje cement factory in Skopje, Cementarnica played at the modest Cementarnica Stadion. Known as the Concrete Boys, they embodied community spirit and working-class grit. They were regulars in the Macedonian First League from its inception, finishing 13th in the first season. But margins were tight. Just 10 points separated second from 17th. A couple of wins could have seen them mid-table. Their rise came in the late 90s. In 1998-99, they finished 5th, qualifying for the Intertoto Cup. They beat FC Kolkiti 1913 of Georgia before falling to FC Rostov of Russia. The 2001-2 season saw them finish 3rd in the league and reach the Macedonian Cup final, narrowly losing 3-1 to FK Pobeda, conceding 2 late goals. The following year, they placed 8th in the league, but this time won the Macedonian Cup, beating Sloga Jugo Magnat on penalties. That win led to another Intertoto Cup run, though they lost to an Icelandic side, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce their name. In the UEFA Cup, they stunned GKS Katowice of Poland, progressing on away goals. One Polish fan even became a lifelong Cementarnica supporter. His story is linked in the description. They eventually lost to RC Lens of France. From there, it was all downhill. In 2004-5, they were docked 3 points after walking off during a match against Silex. They narrowly avoided relegation, but the following year, they went down, and again, in 2007-08, they dropped to the 4th tier. Their final season came in 2019-20. Point deductions, match forfeits, and expulsion from the league followed. In 2020, Cementarnica officially dissolved. Now, to one of Macedonia's most decorated clubs, Teteks. The club began in 1953 as Tekstilek, founded by textile workers in Tetovo. In 1961, the name changed to Teteks after joining the Teteks Combine. This marked the beginning of a golden era. Teteks became Macedonian Republic champions 4 times, 1965, 1969, 1974, and 1985. In 1969, they joined the Yugoslav Second League and remained competitive there for years. Their greatest achievement came in the 1980-81 season. Teteks finished top of the Second League and earned promotion to the Yugoslav First League. To accommodate their rise, Stadion Gradski Tetovo was built, opening in 1984. In 1988, their ultras group, the Vojvodi, was founded, later forming a bond with Komiti of Balkan Skopje. After Macedonia gained independence, Teteks joined the inaugural First League season in 1992-93, but were relegated. They spent 16 years in the Second League before returning in 2009. Between 2010 and 2015, Teteks enjoyed a second golden spell. They won 2 Macedonian Cups, 2010 and 2013, and were finalists twice more, 2011, 2015. In 2013, they even reached the Super Cup final. In Europe, they represented Macedonia twice. In 2010-11, they beat FK Ventspils of Latvia before falling to Sweden's Elfsborg. In 2013-14, they lost narrowly to FC Punic of Armenia. Teteks have not played in the top flight since 2014-15, but recently they were crowned Third League West champions and will play in the Second League in 2025-26. A comeback could be on the cards. And finally, the story of FK Balkan Skopje, one of Macedonia's oldest clubs, now lost to time. Founded on February 3, 1921, Balkan was based in Chaya, Skopje. They shared the Chaya Stadium with fierce rivals Sloga Jugomagnat. Their biggest honor was the 1989-90 Macedonian Republic League title. In the 1997-98 Cup, they made the quarter-finals, but were knocked out by eventual finalists, their rivals Sloga Jugomagnat. Balkan was a strong presence in early Macedonian football. In the First League season, 1992-93, they finished third, tied on points with Silex, behind an unbeaten Vardar. The following season, they placed third again. They remained in the First League for 5 more seasons, placing 9th and 8th. But financial problems caught up. In their final First League season, they finished bottom, 1 point behind FK Skopje. Relegated again the next year, they dropped to the 3rd tier. In 2012, the club officially dissolved due to financial collapse. These clubs, though no longer at football's forefront, left lasting legacies in their cities and hearts of their fans. Their passion, glory, and heartbreak still echo through Macedonia's football history. Which club's story impacted you the most? Comment below, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe for more Macedonian football history.